Alright, so on May 23rd, 2022, a surgeon got pulled over and supposedly they had found crystal meth in his bag. So that's what we're going to watch today. And without further ado, let's just hop right into the video.
They're lighting them up.
It looks like he just pulled over on 31st Street.
Perfect. We can 15 him right away.
Shit, I don't know why the quality's
When
always
the
so
officer
bad.
approaches the doctor's vehicle, police immediately place him in cuffs. Dr. Adams then tells the officers he's on his way to the operating room for a patient who's about to undergo surgery.
I'll explain everything, okay? I'll explain everything, alright?
Do you think he's lying and saying he has a patient? You think he's lying and saying he has a patient just to get away with the crystal meth he has? Because we know he has it. They don't show in the video, but we all know he has it because they said it. They said he has it, alright? They don't show it, but we know he has it. So do you think he's lying to get away with it?
That's supposed to be operating. Okay, that's fine. This is more important right now. Definitely, alright? Is this too tight to pull your hands? You can work a second set. Operating where at? Operating where at? You said you
Plastic surgery.
Okay, where at?
My office
Where's that at?
on 9th Avenue North.
So he's basically going to make a bunch of excuses right now to why he needs to leave. And that's why I keep saying I think he's just kind of lying to get away with what he has. Because I doubt they're going to start an operation without him. But you'll see as we get into the video that he starts making a bunch of excuses. So I'm just going to let it play out.
You got anything in your pockets or anything?
I don't think so.
I'll check.
Authorities then place him in the backseat of the police squad car, then proceeds to search Dr. Adams's vehicle.
His cell phone's right there, his bag's right there, and just his car.
Yeah, I want to grab
The bag.
phone.
That's my car. Okay.
Definitely searching that.
Do you say he definitely not searching that or definitely am
I saw
searching
him
that?
picking it up while we were following him too.
He's searching it.
Shortly after, the officer pulls a backpack from Adams's car. But when the officer goes to speak to Adams, the Florida doctor urges the officer that his patient is waiting for him.
We want somebody to come and pick up your car because we're parked on 31st Street. It's
Right.
a busy street.
I mean,
So,
I'm not sure what's going on.
okay. Well, I'd love to talk to you. Before I can ask you anything, I've got to read you.
I don't know where they're located, but he does mention the 31st Street a lot. So I don't know where they're located, but I mean, I guess it's pretty sketchy. I mean, Florida's a weird place. I know you guys be seeing those little things that pop up on Instagram and stuff saying Florida man butt naked robs Walmart. I know you've seen them. So maybe that's why he just wants to get the car out of there. Who knows? Maybe they'll burn it down. I'm not from Florida. Don't want to visit, but I hear a lot of fun stuff there.
You're right, okay? But I want to figure out because we're blocking a busy street right here.
You're putting somebody to sleep right now for me
Okay.
to operate on.
Okay.
So I have to call
Would you
them.
like me to call them and tell them?
Here comes the excuses.
Or are they going to do that when you show up?
They're all waiting for me right now.
Okay, so are they doing the medicine prior to you showing up?
Sedation, probably somewhat. Usually
Yes or no? Because I'll make a call over there.
Yes, please call.
Okay.
Police then make a call to Dr. Adams's office to let his staff know not to put the patient under anesthesia and to have someone from the office pick up his vehicle.
Just tell them not to sedate the next person. Is there somebody that can pick up your car, or are we just gonna
Yes, there
tow
is.
it?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Who is it?
Just just tell them, if somebody just come pick up the car, they'll do it. There's more than enough people.
Great answer.
Are you saying from someone from the office?
Yeah, there's more than enough.
He's saying there's more than enough people at the office to come and pick up the car.
The officer then attempts to question Dr. Adams, but he refuses and asks for a lawyer.
I know.
First off, best thing you could have done, always ask for a lawyer when you're in trouble. Second off, is there not another surgeon in that whole hospital that could do this surgery? Because the way he makes it sounds like he's the only guy that can perform the surgery. But he just said there's a bunch of people there, so maybe they're just all nurses and he's somehow the only surgeon. I don't know, make that make sense.
You probably have no clue what's going on right now, but I think you have
He
a
knows.
perspective of what I'm going to bring up that I'd appreciate statements for. That's up to you. I want to ask you specific questions, but before I do that, I have to read you your rights. Okay? We do that with everyone that's in custody. Okay?
Okay.
All right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
I feel like I've heard these Miranda rights so many times I could say it myself without the piece of paper. It's just, I hear it so much now.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
I would, my attorney, Kevin Hazlett.
Okay. You want your attorney present?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
While police wait to hear back from Adams' lawyer, they continue searching inside the doctor's backpack, where the officer locates a glass pipe and later small bags containing crystal meth. After the officers bag up their evidence, then authorities are eventually able to get in touch with the doctor's lawyer, who tells his client,
See, like I said, they don't really show it, but we know there is meth in the car or in his little backpack. So I don't know if he was selling or if it's just personal use because he has the pipe. So maybe he's just doing it himself. But hey, man, you're a surgeon. You cannot be on crystal meth. Like, I think that's an obvious thing. So I don't know. I wouldn't trust this guy cutting me open. I wouldn't trust him at all.
to hang tight.
We're going to invoke your rights against self-incrimination. This is not the time to tell your story. There will be a time. This is not that time. So I have invoked your rights against speaking to them. We'll have an opportunity to speak to the right people at the right time. Just today's not the time. So I'm going to ask you not to answer any more of the questions. They're not going to ask you any more questions. I would ask Bill that you don't
Pretty
voluntarily
basic stuff.
want to explain what happened because there'll be a time for that. Do you understand that, Bill?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's assume that you've been given propofol and you can't talk. Okay, so just say nothing. Let's go ahead and just I'll connect with you. I will get you bonded out of jail this afternoon. It will take probably till 3 or 4 o'clock today. They've got to book you. They're going to take you. This process takes some time. So after you get out, you and I will talk. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then at the appropriate time, we will talk to the people that need to hear your story. Okay?
Yes, sir.
According to the arrest report, a co-defendant told authorities Adams hired him.
I'm just going to pause that so you guys can read that. But I just want to say real quick, if more people did this, they wouldn't be in jail for so long and they wouldn't get so, like, handed the hammer. I'm always going to say it, call a lawyer. Even if you're guilty, just call a damn lawyer. Because what people be doing nowadays, they just talk out their ass and it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Because with the lawyer, at least, you know, he can cover you a little bit. But a lot of these people don't get lawyers and they just keep talking and talking. If you watch most of my most recent videos, you have seen so many people just keep talking and talking and just writing themselves out. Like the guy that got caught selling mushrooms from Zoomies, all he had to do was call a lawyer and he probably would have got away with it. I feel like there was a lot of evidence against him since he literally sold to an undercover cop. But he went from saying he wasn't selling mushrooms to he was selling mushrooms. Like, he switched up so quick. Should have called a lawyer. I don't know. Better call Sal. I don't know if you guys seen that show.
Him to rob an ex-boyfriend's home and retrieve property Adams said was gifted to him. The report goes on to state security surveillance video captured what looked to be Adams's vehicle driving by the victim's home. And 2 neighbors spotted a man in teal scrubs and a person in a cowboy hat. Court records show Adams was later charged with possession of methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia.
I don't get that part. The whole, like, he was stalking his ex or something, or he was getting stuff from his ex. I didn't understand that part. It was kind of just out of the blue, considering this whole video is about him having crystal meth. So that was just like kind of like thrown in there. But let's just get to the end of this video because I know it's going to end soon.
As well as residential burglary. He is slated to go on trial for the charges in December. According to reports, this wasn't Dr. Adams' first run-in with the law. He was arrested in 2020 for possession of meth, but prosecutors later dropped those charges. The Florida Department of Health license verification website also shows Dr. Adams' license is clear and active with no record of complaints or discipline despite his arrest. But the doctor reportedly took to his social media that he plans to retire from his practice effective December 1st. Reporting for Law and Crime Network, I'm Elizabeth Milner.
So it wasn't his first offense. So I don't know. Maybe that's why he already has a lawyer. What an idiot, dude. I don't know. You can't even hide that. Like, you can't even hide crystal meth that easy. They would have just got a dog and found it anyways. But, bro, how dumb do you have to be carrying it around with you? Like, he literally said he was going to do a surgery. Why would he have crystal meth on him? Is Buddy just, like, sparking up meth in the background, like, before he goes into surgery? If you're going to do meth, do it at home. I don't know. Just, what kind of surgeon does crystal meth before doing an operation? Mind blown, dude. I think it's dumb. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.